Welcome back to my channel, everybody. I'm Leah. I'm a licensed esthetician and I own skinbeautifulrx.com, which is your online skincare store where you can get the very best skincare products in the industry to effectively treat your skin at home. I also am a practicing esthetician in the state of Ohio, so if you're ever in the area, make sure you come at least shop in store with us or book a facial. Today, we're going over a very much anticipated video, which is the new Osmosis MD product line, the changes to each serum and what you can expect from these new products and the way that they are being sold. So last year, for 2022, I had to think what year we were in, I was a Osmosis mastermind, meaning I was able to teach others about the importance of Osmosis skincare and a holistic skincare approach. And I was also awarded their top account. And that's because every single one of my clients are on at least one Osmosis product, because the way that they treat the skin is like no other. Their approach to skincare is so different, and your skin will thrive when using these skincare products. So whether you use them to get your skin back to a healthy state and then you mix in other brands, you can totally do that. But for a lot of my clients, they're on at least one staple Osmosis skincare serum because you just cannot get these ingredients in any other product. And today, I'm going to tell you exactly why. So first, two of the biggest changes just regarding being able to get your products is now their Osmosis MD line, which is their medical grade line, are only purchased through professionals, meaning you carry a license that you have done your state's requirements and you have gone to school to practice. As an esthetician, that means that you're allowed to, by law, touch the skin and treat the skin. There's so many people that can talk about skin, but until you actually feel the skin, it really just changes your viewpoint on when you really get recommendations and who you trust when, you know, putting products on your face. I always tell people I always know when they're on Osmosis products because I can actually feel their skin change as they're using the products. The skin starts to thicken and it gets firmer, and it's a really, really cool thing to be able to do. So the biggest thing, if you are currently my client, then you'll still be able to get Osmosis MD products through me. And if you're not currently my client, but you want to use these products, that's totally fine. I would love to have you as a client. And all we do is a quick virtual consultation so that we can make sure you're an appropriate candidate for the skincare. So the first two major things is Polish MD, or formerly known as Osmosis Polish, and Remedy are now only in MD version. This is an enzymatic mask. It is really, really active. So they decided, because, you know, it is for all skin types, but it can be really active, especially for some skin types who are a little more sensitive. They wanted to just put this right under the umbrella of, are you a candidate for a enzymatic mask or an exfoliating mask that's this active? You need to speak to a professional first. And then the next one that you can only now get through your licensed esthetician who carries Osmosis MD or myself is the Remedy MD, which is a healing balm. It's for face, neck, and chest. It's really like a nutrient-rich moisturizer. So those are the two big changes where you cannot any longer get these through just somebody who carries the products that aren't an actual licensed professional, is those two products. Now, the original Osmosis products are still available. However, the new MD versions have changed quite a bit so that they are more active. They are more skincare treatment oriented. Not saying the other ones won't, because I've been using those for 6-7 years. You've probably been using them too, but now they're even more beneficial, they're even more active, and they're formulated even better. So it's really exciting. So I can't wait to tell you the really big changes. The first one we're going to talk about, let me see which one I have right next to me, is Catalyst. Let me open it up. So Catalyst MD, first and foremost, is an oxidized ascorbic acid. That means it is going to be brown in color. The original formula was very tacky. It ranged from like an amber to a dark brown. Because Osmosis makes all of their products in small batches, it definitely ranged a little from lot to lot, but basically it was a tacky product. And it's a DNA repair enzyme. Now, I always told everybody, if this is the only vitamin C you can use, that's totally fine, but it's about an 8% ascorbic acid. And for me, that's truly not enough to be a true vitamin C serum, because its main thing to do for you, for Catalyst, is DNA repair. So it does provide a little bit of antioxidants, but I always say this is your DNA repair product. This is what actually changes the structure of the cell. It repairs past damage. So as you can see, it does look a little bit different. It's now in a black and gold packaging. And let's go over now what you're getting in this product from the old product. So the biggest difference now is the Catalyst MD is still going to have the cat's claw, which is your DNA repair. So the Catalyst you can now get from Osmosis directly, or from the unlicensed website or whatever, wherever you shouldn't be getting it but do. It is missing the cat's claw, which is actually what is repairing your skin. So one huge difference between the old and new MD. Secondly, and I know a lot of you are going to be really excited to hear this, they have reformulated it to be a thinner, much more enjoyable experience. As I just said, it's really tacky, it's thick, it's sticky. A lot of people are having issues just getting it to melt into the skin and fully absorb. You are going to be using an activating mist with this, or really damp skin to massage in. But if you were really fair complected like myself, it could take a little bit to really work that product in. And I know for a lot of people who just don't have the time to do that, they were like, okay, what else you have? So now this product is much thinner. It's a much more enjoyable experience, and it still has the cat's claw, which is your DNA repair. I know a lot of people too who try to use this on the neck, where it's a lot thinner, the neck is a lot more sensitive. You had a lot of reactions, and that's why I always said I personally could never use this on the neck. I never instructed my clients to, but they actually did a revision of the ingredients and made this less irritating for sensitive skin. So I'm really excited about that too, because now you can use this face, neck, chest, really get all that DNA damage cleared, hyperpigmentation, post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, and just really get great results with a more refined formula that's gonna be less irritating but has more potent ingredients. With the Catalyst, you're not getting too much of a change if you're using the old formula to the MD, besides it's gonna look and feel a little bit different. The true change is now the straight-to-consumer version is going to be missing the really important ingredient, to me, the most important ingredient, which is the cat's claw. So if you're currently using Catalyst from before they made this huge change, you will only want to use this one moving forward. Like, there's no need to use the old one. You'll only want this one. Okay, the next product we're going to be talking about is Correct MD, which is a retinaldehyde. I've done so many videos on retinaldehydes. They're great for acneic skin. They have a much higher ability to treat acne. It's antibacterial, and it actually is just less irritating overall, as well as I love the Osmosis retinaldehydes, all three of them, because they really help to thicken thinning skin, firm thin skin, and they're really, really nice for anybody with hyperpigmentation. So the biggest changes for the new Correct MD is going to be 20% more efficacious or more anti-aging regarding fine lines and wrinkles. So both formulas, Correct straight to consumer as well as Correct MD, the new packaging, are still going to have your 0.83% retinaldehyde, but this now also contains dipeptide 6 and ectoine. Ectoin is a natural moisturizing agent, so it's going to make your skin, and I honestly find the original to actually be, you know, very moisturizing, like your skin feels good after you use it. But if you are more dry, you are going to like this ingredient because it's a natural moisturizing ingredient for the skin that your skin accepts and understands. So it's going to immediately just feel really, really good when you apply this product. It's also great for soothing skin. So if you're like me who have very sensitive skin, when I originally went from calm to correct, I did have a dry period, and it was slightly, not irritating, like I didn't get dry or anything, but I could feel like my skin was a little bit tight moving up to a higher dose of retinaldehyde. Well, this Ectoin ingredient is going to make that basically non-existent. It's a very soothing ingredient while hydrating the skin. Lastly, Ectoin is great for treating tool or transepidermal water loss. So again, this is just going to be a really great barrier health retinaldehyde as well. You're getting so many great added benefits. Now the dipeptide 6 is, I love peptides. My skin loves peptides. Your skin loves peptides. We're made up of peptides. So I love anything that's peptide rich. So dipeptide 6, when formulated in skincare ingredients, drastically reduces wrinkle formation. And overall, it just improves the quality of your skin. Like I said, I already found all Osmosis products to improve the quality of your skin, but dipeptide 6 is just so great because it's going to stop wrinkles. It's going to treat the ones you currently have, and when you do that, your skin is just a much smoother canvas. It plumps it up. It makes it nice and plump and juicy looking, and makes you look young. Like when we look at a baby, their skin is so plump and you want to squeeze it. Like people are going to want to come up to you and squeeze your skin because of this peptide. So those are the big changes with Correct MD. Still the same amount of retinaldehyde, but you are getting more anti-aging ingredients for wrinkles, firmness, and fine lines, as well as you're getting a really big dose of ingredients for barrier health, keeping your barrier intact, as well as hydration, moisturization, and soothing. Next step up in the Osmosis retinaldehydes is Renew, and you will see both of those two ingredients in the Renew as well. So you are getting both of those in the retinaldehyde family for the Osmosis products. I'm going to get asked the amount of retinaldehyde in Osmosis Renew MD is 0.165%, so a really big dose. And honestly, what's really important when you look at a retinaldehyde serum, which Osmosis has, is a delivery system. A lot of people don't realize that retinaldehyde is very hard to formulate with because it is very unstable. So if you don't have a delivery system, you can use 2, 3, 4, 1,000%, and you're gonna have to use that big of a percent for it to actually still be active by the time it gets to where it's going in the skin. So when you see those higher versions of retinaldehyde, just know most likely by the time it gets where it needs to go in your skin, it's probably lost a huge amount of potency. So really great thing to remember with the Osmosis products is you are getting the full percentage of the retinaldehyde when you use them. So the 0.83, the 0.165, you're getting all of that delivered right directly into your skin. And because they do use a really sophisticated delivery system where it can deposit it where it's needed. And just remember that too when you're looking at other retinaldehyde products. Does it have a delivery system? Because if not, it may say you're getting a really big percent, but by the time it reaches where it needs to go on the skin, majority of it is inactive. The next product we're going to be talking about is Osmosis Replenish MD, and I'll make sure I link all of my original videos to the old formulas down below. So we're not going to talk too much about this one because the only really big change is this is going to be 15% more concentrated. You're getting a bigger dose of xanthan, which is a really potent antioxidant for the skin, so it's going to help oxidative damage. So it's going to ward your skin against pollution, DNA damage that actually helps to break down your skin, the barrier, cause pigment, acne, anything really terrible that you don't want in your skin pollution-wise. This will basically grab that up and they will neutralize each other. So it's really, really cool. You're getting 15% more of that in this formula, so a huge dose. And what's also really, really great is if you use this at night, this actually doubles basically as a retinol alternative or a vitamin A alternative in your routine. So you're getting kind of the best of both worlds with this one product. One of my favorite products on earth, the Osmosis Rescue. If you follow me on Instagram, I talk about this a lot. If you're not following me, please do. I did just post a diagram of the differences, but I'll go over them here as well in case you don't follow me. Osmosis Rescue is a oxygenated serum. So basically it oxygenates your skin. Incredible product for texture, acne, breakouts, hyperpigmentation, overall skin health. There is not another product like this on the market. There are no dupes. There is nothing you can put on your skin like Osmosis Rescue. I highly recommend this for everybody, even if you use it for 3 months, go off a few months, use it again. Like, this is something you need in your routine as a treatment product routinely. I love this. This is something I have used again for 6+ years. And I will not be without it. They do use a patented molecule called trioxylane, or oxidized ethyl oleate is how you'll see it in its trade name on the ingredient list. The new MD formula contains 3 new ingredients. The first is guava, which helps to eliminate and reduce the basically junk in your pores that give you clogged pores and make your pores stretch out and get bigger and fill with sebum and cause blackheads. So guava is great for getting rid of that, neutralizing that in the skin, and not allowing it basically to make home inside of your pore, causing enlarged pores and breakouts. Guava is really great too for treating acne, and so is the trioxylane. So this is a really great product to be using in your acne routine. Guava is also really great for protecting against UV damage. The next ingredient is magnolia fruit extract. And this is just a skin calming ingredient. You're also going to see this in a routine if you have rosacea or sensitive skin. I always like to use Rescue. It is great for reducing inflammation, and this added extract is also going to be extremely soothing, so just even more greatness for sensitive skin and rosacea. Lastly, this also has Arctalis. A lot of people who use this find it to not be drying. It just feels dry on the skin, like it absorbs immediately. So they added a little bit of Arctalis just so that you don't feel that like they don't want you to think this is a drying product. It is not a drying product. It just immediately absorbs so quickly into the skin. You don't feel it. You're like, oh, like where did it go? So the addition of that is just going to be giving you added hydration and moisture ability. So it tells your skin to create more hydration and moisture in the skin. So your skin's just going to be a little bit more supple. And this is a great ingredient for giving you like a natural glow. So I really like that because I already, again, love this product. I've loved it forever. It's always in my top 3 products that I'll never be without. And now this is even better. You're getting a natural glow, you're getting hydration and moisture, and you are just getting so many more benefits than the original. Like, it's a no-brainer. You're gonna want the new one. Okay, very exciting. Stem Factor MD. I'm really excited to talk about this one because if you know me, I usually recommend Stem Factor for somebody who wants to maintain their skin. When I pick a growth factor for a routine, I'm thinking of you know, really changing their skin. And Stem Factor prior had 25% growth factor media. So it was our second to lowest that we carry. So you were seeing me recommend growth factors with much higher concentration and formulation because I always want to make sure like I'm giving you guys the very best. Like, that's my job. So I love that the new MD version is a 20% higher concentration of the growth factor media. So you are now, if you are a little further along in your skincare journey and you really want to change your skin and really great with firming, redness, fine lines, and wrinkles, Now the Stem Factor MD version is going to be a growth factor with enough concentration where you're gonna get a reversal of past damage. So I'm really excited about that because a lot of my clients love the way this feels, but they kind of had to supplement with like a drop here or there of something with more concentration, and you don't need to do that anymore. So I'm really, really excited about that. So this is a 20% higher concentration of growth factors, and they do use human derived. It's from adipose tissue or fat cells. So also what's really great about using fat cells is it's great for plumping fine lines, because what causes fine lines as we age? A reduction of fat in the face. So why I love human derived from fat cells for the face is because your skin, again, understands what you're applying. Our skin's so intelligent. And when you apply fat derived, you're getting a great boost to fine lines and wrinkles, because that's why we're getting them. It's because of aging and the loss of that fat that we need. So this is fat derived. So this is human derived from adipose tissue, 20% higher in growth factor media. Additionally, it has 2 new ingredients. One of them is Blumea, which is an ingredient that's really going to be helpful for inflammation. This is an anti-inflammatory ingredient. So again, really, really great if you suffer from rosacea, sensitive skin, or just have a lot of redness in the skin. This is a great ingredient. It's also great for anybody with irritation. It's great for treating like itchy skin. So if you're dry, just really irritated, great repair product. And it's antibacterial, which is really, really great. So it's gonna be really great for somebody who has acne too, because of course some growth factors I don't recommend for people with acne, because it has the ability to almost activate acne and make it worse. Now with this ingredient, it's going to actually help to be anti-inflammatory and going to be great for that acneic skin type too. And then lastly, this also, they added in an ingredient called flame tree flower. Like, I don't even know where they find this stuff. But this ingredient is going to be great for wound healing. And of course, we always love that when we are looking at a growth factor. We want healing properties as well, because as we age, our body thinks that's a wound. So we want growth factors to go in, repair that. And now Stem Factor MD, with its addition of the concentration of growth factors and these added ingredients, you're getting a much more robust growth factor formula, and it's going to be great for those more mature skin types that really, really want to see a big change. And now Osmosis delivers that formula. Okay, so these are really, really concentrated products. You can absolutely start first on the original line. Again, they are going to be a little bit different now. They have a reduction of actives. But if you want to start there, that's totally fine. And if not, the MD line is going to be great for you. I'm so excited just because I know what the original line did, and now it's even more powerful without causing irritation. This is a holistic, good for you, good for your skin, very nutrient rich product line. And I'm telling you, after the first week, you're gonna see a huge difference in your skin, and you're gonna love these new formulas. Okay, so again, if you are not my client, I would love for you to be one. You can get these new products from me directly. You can just consult with me, and we can get you started on an osmosis routine. And if you are already my client, you already have access to these either in store or online. So I'm really excited. I hope this video was so helpful. Please let me know your thoughts below, and I'll see you guys next time.